Okay, now let's work sideways. We'll do the tourniquet again, working in second. And we have to just make a special note here. So we're going to start on 1, yes. We're using the battement tendu. Now, for this one again, you know, for most people who are not flat turned out, whenever you work and move in second position, you're going to have to make special adjustments. Not as much as she does. She has to do very little, actually. But for myself, you see if I'm here, I don't want to just plie, you see, because now this foot's in front of that one, so my hips are twisted. Because in this tourniquet movement, you're going to, for a moment, have your weight passing through 2 feet. So I'm going to bring this foot back in so the heels are lined up, so my plie is done evenly on both legs. Then I won't have to adjust this leg. So this is what we call working square. I mean, at all times you want to make sure you try to work with your hips, you know, parallel to the mirror, so that then you're correctly controlling the movement of your legs. All right, then from here, this time we're going to take a balance, and I'm going to pull the toe into my ankle. So this is the sur le coup-de-pied point with a pointed foot, and then we'll open to second, and then close it. So we're going to begin 1, this is battement tendu 2, and we're going to open the arm as we plie. This is going to be 3, okay, so I'm centered, right? And then remember to come up, I'm going to push down, and here's the tendu. Now I'm going to just bring my arm with the leg, so I think I'm just closing together, okay? And there's a moment here, and then I'm going to open, and then close it. And then you want to be careful again, right? You're always number 1, always square. Nice elbows, right? And working the air again. Yes, good. Okay, so let's have Isabella show this. All right, Isabella, let's begin. And rest. And now here you're on the leg. And 2 feet, 1 foot. Now the balance, this is the sur le coup-de-pied point, nice and square, good, and open, and rest. So make it clear, you're on your left, all right, now you're in the middle, and now you're on the right. And you're lined up, good, and always up through the chest, good, good, and from 1 foot, and try to roll the foot, toe ball heel, right, and you push down. That's it, because later on this is going to be your pirouette. Because it's all about the balance and the control, right? Good. Good. So let's talk about the sur le coup-de-pied point. And you know, sur le coup-de-pied means it's on the neck of the foot. So this is with a full point. And just so you can see what Isabella is actually doing with her foot, then just hop around. That's it, from the side. So what you want to be careful to see here, so first do it correctly. Right, you see that Isabella's heel is not touching her ankle bone. Okay, now sickle your foot, Isabella. Now that's what happens a lot of times, that you want to be very careful you don't do it because it doesn't look nice and it's dangerous. Right, so the heel is always forward, only that little toe, yes? Good. And you keep the shape of the foot all the time like that. Good. All right, Isabella, let's go the other way, or rather you go the other way. And let the arms breathe. Pressing the floor, right? And hip. Good. Right. And just rest for a second. And 1 leg. So you feel like you're reaching, right? And working. And you're always number 1 here. And you're still pushing the air. Try to remember that, always working the air with your arms. And even here. And you have to work the air. That's it. Right. And you're always stretching up. And open.